which is if you think you can or if you think you can't. Either way, you're right. So some of you guys may have come across this quote, and I believe this quote is from Henry Ford. So guys, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I have a lot of energy right now at the moment, and I need to channel my energy to make this video for you guys. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So guys, so as of lately, I've discovered a breakthrough. It's like I'm having breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. And I'm just here to share with you guys my breakthroughs so you guys don't have to suffer and struggle. And you guys could just take the information and do more good in this world. So I want you guys to understand that the only difference between you and someone that is achieving great things in their life is that they have a better mindset than you. That's the only difference between you and that individual. They've they have great positive thoughts within their mindset, and you have negative, destructive, harmful thoughts within your mindset, which is creating the results that you're getting at the moment. Yes, guys, that's the only difference between you and someone who is achieving great things in their life and in their reality. And in order for you guys to understand this, you guys have to study, have to read, and have to reread the good information that you stumble across in your journey. And understand that the only difference between you and that individual is your mindset. So meaning your thoughts, your beliefs, the way you think about yourself, the way that you see the world. This all affects what it is that you're manifesting in your reality, meaning, and it is also affecting your relationship with yourself and other people. You see, a lot of people, like, this topic is very deep because we're not just talking about um, achieving material success. We're also talking about having an impact within this world, and understand that you're in a reality called Maya, the illusion. Everything in this matrix is an illusion. And if you don't understand that, then you're going to suffer within this 3D matrix. And you need to understand that um, behind the illusion, we are all one. We are all part of God. God dwells within every single individual in this world. So this is why it is so important for you to have healthy, positive thoughts towards individuals, and do not criticize and do not project judgment on other individuals. Because if you do, um, those judgments are not affecting the individual. You're the individual who is thinking those negative, judgeful, negative thoughts, and the only person that it's affecting is you. So, okay, now how can we achieve success with changing our mindset? So if you think you can or if you think you can't, either way, you're right. So now a good place to start is goals. The goals that you set for yourself are going to show you, and if you're with a mentor, if they have you set goals with them, the mentor is going to know that whatever goal you set for yourself your is connected with your self-image. So if you're setting small goals, it's because you don't have belief within yourself that you could go after bigger and better goals. And understand this: a goal is nothing but a thought. And when you um, get to create bigger goals for yourself, you're putting the same amount of energy in the small goal or big goal. So the more that you think about your goals, the more that you are focused on achieving your goals like they're already accomplished. Because understand this: we live in this illusion, right? But in a more higher dimension, you've already achieved your goal. So in this reality, it's the illusion that you still don't have your goal. But when you go up to a higher dimension, you're already achieved that goal. Whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you're already achieved it, and you've already became the individual who has worked who has become a different individual in order to get that goal. Let's go, guys. So understand that it all begins with you. All is mind. Everything is mental. We live in a world of mentalism. It's not physical, it's mental, meaning the results that you're getting at this moment, place, and time is because of your mindset and the way that you think and the way that you've been conditioned and programmed as well. So this topic is very interesting. I love to read and study this topic because there's so much depth into this topic that I just love to study it and understand this. Right now, you've been programmed with a lot of um, most likely negative things within your subconscious mind. Um, as soon as you get born into this world, your DNA is already programmed from your parents and your ancestors. So, meaning their beliefs, their trauma is getting passed on to you. And besides that, from the ages of when you're born into the ages of 7, your subconscious mind is wide open, and whatever is going around your environment is going into your subconscious mind. And it's kind of funny, right? Because I've actually follow entrepreneurs, right? And I follow entrepreneurs, right? And it's crazy. So this certain individual, he had a kid, right? And he took his kid with him to like a seminar. He took his kid to a seminar, and when I saw that, I'm like, oh, he understands. He understands that whatever is going around his child between the ages that he's born to the ages of 7 is going straight into his subconscious mind. So in that seminar, they were talking about success and money and a whole lot of things. So it was pretty funny, right? Because I instantly knew what he was doing, and I'm sure people who have came to this point and realization, they would have probably found it funny. But either way, man, that's something to keep in mind. So at this moment, you have there are programs within your subconscious mind. And what is a program? It's the beliefs, the thoughts, the feelings that are controlling your behavior. And these programs are controlling what you do and how you spend your days and how you spend your time. And it's controlling your actions automatically. And this is why you probably wake up at the same time and you probably go to sleep at the same time, is because your your mind is programmed. You're conditioned already to follow a specific program. And you need to understand that everything is about changing the program within your mind for you to get new results within your um, reality, within your life. And the reason why you're not getting the results that you're getting at the moment is because of the conditioning, the limitations, and probably your self doubts and your negativity, and you're conditioned to look to the negative. And if you come from parents with no money, so all your life you've seen people struggle, and you probably hanged out with friends whose parents live similar life to your parents, right? Where they go to work to a 9 to 5 probably, and for some reason you go over to your friend's house and they don't want to argue in front of you, but they probably have problems, like they probably have lack and they're speaking lack, and you think this is normal, and you're growing up in this environment, so now you conditioned to think that this is normal, but in reality this is not normal. The truth is that God designed you to live a prosperous, abundance, harmonious life. Why? Because these are attributes of God. God is abundance, wealth, prosperity, happiness, and joy, and peace. These are all attributes of God, and God designed you to live these type of conditions. So it's because we're in this matrix, right? That we're not living the life that God designed us to live. But if you want to change your reality, you got to understand and learn about yourself. You got to learn about yourself, and you got to learn about money. Money, bro. You got to learn about money and understand that money is something that we get by providing a service to other individuals. So if you're providing a lot of service out into the marketplace, people are going to pay you to fix their problems and needs. And this is when you as you as a soul and as an individual get to understand that, oh, it's not about me taking from others. Because when you want to only take, you're in a state of survival. And when you get out of that survival state, you could now clearly understand, oh, if I want to expand and grow and leave a positive impact in this world, then I must provide a service or a product that's going to enrich the other individual's life. So it's a win-win for both. You're providing something that adds value to the other individual. And now and now you're in harmony with wealth and prosperity, because you're providing a service, you're giving something good, and you're putting out something good out into the external world. And as you do more of that, and now this is where the law of attraction kicks in, more good things are going to come into your life, because you're putting out good energy, good vibes, love. You're helping other individuals, and as you help more individuals, you're going to attract material that's going to help you as well. Because you got to understand that is not God is not just, he's everything. He's omnipresent. God is everything. He's not just in money, but he's also in wisdom, in books. Now this is how God wants to probably help you, by providing a certain information to you so you could get informed with whatever information it is that he wants you to know, so you could become better and help yourself. Because you need to understand the good that you put out. If you help people, just like I said in the beginning of the video, we're living in the illusion of Maya. So meaning everyone has God dwelling within them, even though their consciousness is probably at a low state and they probably don't resonate with this truth. So meaning if you put good out, and if they don't reciprocate that good back to you, your good has to come back to you in another way, in another way, because what you put out comes back to you. It's that simple. Even though you might not get that good back from the individual, your good has to come back some way, somehow, meaning with new information, with somebody may give you something, someone might invite you to somewhere, or sometimes people might give you free things, but it's because you're putting out good energy out into the world, out into the universe. So this is why only good things could happen to you, because you're putting out good things. So don't worry. Understand that if you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, either way you're right. So understand that your thoughts are a type of energy, and the more you think about a thought, the more you're putting energy into that thought. So that thought now is like a magnet, right? And you're going to attract more like thoughts into your reality, into your experience, right? So this is why it is so important for you to be conscious on what it is that you're dwelling. Are you dwelling upon good things? Are you dwelling upon negative things? Pay attention, be conscious, because if you're not conscious of this, then you're most likely are going to be a sailor in the ocean, and you're going to get hit with wind, and it's going to take you to places where you don't want to go, because you're not paying attention to what it is that you're thinking and what it is that you're dwelling upon, bro. So understand that you need to be conscious of your thoughts, be conscious of what it is that you're thinking about, and understand that whatever thought or thing that you're dwelling upon is going to magnetize that thought, and more like things are going to be drawn into your reality. I want you guys to pay attention, guys. Pay attention to what it is that you guys are putting your attention on. And I want you guys to notice if that certain thing comes closer into your reality. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick example, right? So before I got my tattoos, right? So I didn't even notice the tattoos, right, when I didn't have any. But as soon as I got tattoos, I started to notice more people within my reality have tattoos. At, at, at like fast food places, people that worked at fast food, I would see them have neck tattoos or hand tattoos, and I'm like, whoa, this is weird. It felt like I entered a parallel universe where it seemed like everybody had tattoos. So why? Because I was doing a lot of research and I was putting my attention on, and I was doing my research on tattoos. So I was putting a lot of like, and I was like looking for designs and everything. So I was putting a lot of focus on this thing, right? So meaning because I put a lot of focus, it had to, I'm just assuming, right, that from my understanding that I had to draw in these individuals within my reality. So just, yeah, man. So just be conscious of what it is that you're dwelling upon, and realize that where you place your energy and your attention is what you're going to get more of in your reality and life. So make sure that you're placing your attention on good things that serve you and add value to you. And dude, I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. And if you guys like this video so far, make sure y'all hit that like and comment down below what you guys like about this video so far. All right, guys. So the next thing I want to talk about is, yes, so understand, guys, that if you see an individual that's making more money than you, that has more things than you, understand, do not be envious or jealous, because if you are envious or jealous of individuals who have more things than you, then you're basically saying that you cannot do what they've done, and you're living in ignorance. You're living in ignorance that you could do the same thing that that individual did, but you have the mindset that you can't. So because you have the mindset that you can't, you won't do things like that individual that you wish to inspire. So make sure that you are digesting good information to your mind, and make sure that you are absorbing information every day on a daily basis, so you could get rid of your limitations and your self-doubts. Because if you don't believe in yourself and in your god-given abilities, bro, then you're going to live a mediocre life, an average life. You're going to live like the masses, like the people who hate their job, right? All because they were too scared to go after their dreams on what they truly wanted. So realize that you need to go after your dreams, and you need to stop caring about what other individuals think. And this has been conditioned to us from early childhood memories, from what I can remember, you know. Like, you don't want to be like the weird one out. Kids have made fun of you for being your true authentic self, and you realize that, oh, I gotta play a role so I could fit in, right? But now you can't do that, because if you do, then that is going to stop you from going after what it is that you truly want. And it's okay, man. It's okay, man. Don't you much rather live a life? Don't you rather, won't you much rather live a life you doing the thing that you want to do every single day and get paid for it? Well, you can, and you need to put your attention and focus on that and get good at it, so that way you could somehow provide that gift to the world and share that gift to the world. Yeah, guys. All right, guys, that is all that I have for you guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.